Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. George feels it out a bit. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Here's Embiid. Outside Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. From outside the arc. And Tyrese Maxey, good for three.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Now Brunson drops in the layup for two.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to George. Right side Maxey. Clock at 4. Towns with a rebound. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Outside Maxey. From downtown. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
That's a guy, shots, a quality offensive player.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. For three. Ooh, nice D from George. The finish! And George with the jam.
And it all comes together because George is a team player. He works so hard to support the play on the floor and be where he's needed to be for his team.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game. Embiid inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Here's Hart. Bridges outside. Towns left side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson outside. Joel Embiid with the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The three from Edgecombe. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 8. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. Out to Oubre. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's the Knicks now. It's a 10-point game. Shots good by Hart.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you guys.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Anunoby for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Screen by Embiid. Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Oubre.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Jalen Brunson.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Pass to Embiid. He can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 5. Outside Hart. Brunson surveys. There's the drive. Here's Towns. The kick out to Brunson. They get it back. Towns down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
And it's Maxey missing. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
.26 seconds left in the first. Right side, Brunson. Outside, Hart. To the paint. Here's Towns. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's George. Over to the left wing. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia on top. They lead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Terry. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Terry's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now the 76ers with it. Grimes with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. It's stolen by Hart. The 3 is up. New York again can't hit. Pass to Bona. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Edwards. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
New York again can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Anunoby. To the inside. Kicks it out Towns. Shot clock at 6. Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 6 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Grimes. Back to Edwards. Pass to Drummond. Over Towns. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Doubled by Towns. Out left to the wing. Pass to Terry. This one for 3. And another miss by Philadelphia. And here's New York now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson! So confident at the rim.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
And stolen by Brunson. And he lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 10. The Sixers leading. Left side Grimes. Here's Drummond. And it's New York with a rebound. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Grimes. They still need this. Towns with a rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Now Drummond. Here's Bona with the drive. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Good on the second one. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Down low. It's stolen. And here's the foul off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half. Goes back up. And here's Drummond. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Drummond's got his first basket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
It's Shamet on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Misses again, now 0 for 3. The kick out to Edwards. Takes the 3. And that one is hammered home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Drummond with the screen. Grimes into the lane. Can't cash it in from close range. Knicks trail by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Clarkson for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. And Philadelphia has possession. Inside. Pass to Drummond. Uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Diawara. Back to McBride. Gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Knicks trail by 7. Out to the wing. Pass to Robinson. To the middle. And Oubre comes to help. Shamet, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Robinson. Rebound by Philadelphia. To the paint. Here's George. And George with the jam.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
New York working the ball around now. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Outside Maxey. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. For 3, George.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Robinson. Off target at the rim. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl-Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's McBride, and he hits the jumper.
Miles McBride.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's George on the wing. There's a screen. Pass to Maxey. Back to George. 5 on the clock. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Oubre. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Rob. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. It's George on the wing. 9 points in the game. Back to Oubre. Here's McBride.